The woods behind the old Miller place had always been quiet, but in the summer of '84, the silence grew heavy and unnatural. It started when the bats arrived in the barn, hundreds of them, screeching through the night, and then there was Buster. Buster was a massive, gentle breed of some kind of mixture of St. Bernard and about 39 other things. It belonged to the Camber family. He was the kind of dog that let children climb up on his back and ride him like a horse, but even after chasing a rabbit into a dark hole in a rocky hillside one night, well, Buster came out with a torn ear and a dazed look in his eyes. Well, the gentle giant was gone. The first sign was the noise. A low, throbbing growl that seemed to vibrate through the floorboards of the farmhouse. Then, the smell. Copper and decay stench hung in the air. Well, one evening, Mr. Camber, he went to check up on him, and he found Buster sitting perfectly still in the shadows of the barn, his huge frame shuddering. Foam, thick and white, dripped from his black lips, and his eyes, usually warm and brown, were now clouded over with a milky white sheen and reflected the light in a way that felt entirely inhuman. When Mr. Camber spoke his name, the dog didn't wag his tail. Oh no. He let out a sound that was like half a whine, half a scream, and slammed his jaws together, snapping at nothing. Mr. Camber, he backed away, realizing too late that the rabies had already taken hold. Well, the next day, a young couple's car broke down in the driveway, and the woman, unaware of the danger, went to call for help. She saw a huge dog lying near the tool shed. "Nice doggy. Hi there, boy. Nice doggy," she murmured, walking closer and closer, but Buster didn't move. The air around him, it seemed to freeze. He was looking at her, but he wasn't seeing her. He was trapped in a nightmare. His brain was consumed by the disease, viewing every living thing as a threat. And just as she reached out to pet him on the head, the dog exploded into action. He didn't bark, no, he just launched himself. Heavy, silent mass of fury. She barely slammed the car door in time, and Buster slammed into the metal with a sickening thud. His claws scratching at the paint. For 3 days, 3 whole days. They were trapped inside that sweltering, airless car, outside. In the unrelenting heat, the once friendly dog had patrolled. His movements were sporadic and terrifying. He would pace for hours, panting with a wet, raspy breath. Sometimes he would snap at the air and his teeth clashing together like iron traps. And when the rescuers, when they finally arrived, they didn't find a dog. They found a monster that had forgotten how to love, a loyal friend twisted to a savage beast by a virus that turned the world into a nightmare. Well, they had to put him down right then and there. But the memory of those milky eyes gazing out in the darkness, it haunted the town for years.